Yo guys, sorry, you already know that today we are back playing some more Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls. On the last time we finished off Chapter 5 with a nice boss fight and a lot of things happening. And it's been a few days since I played, so I don't actually remember where exactly we left off or what is next. I'm pretty sure we need to figure out a way to essentially save both the adults and the kids and whatnot. But I'm on the main menu because I'm pretty sure we didn't get to a save point. I'm pretty sure we were just prompted, which means that when we start, it's going to be a cutscene. So I don't know how much is left of this game. I don't know what all we need to do, but maybe we'll find out today. So let's go ahead and load apparently the epilogue. We'll see if that's a full-on chapter or if it's just a couple little things. I have no idea. We'll find out. It says epilogue, the changing world we made. Maybe there isn't a full extra chapter like I was expecting. But maybe we can get more answers to our questions. And yeah. That would be pretty sick. I'm not even sure what questions are outstanding. Oh, Monica's alive.
Oh, you're awake? You were lucky.
Of course Nagato saved her.
You would surely have perished if I wasn't there to save you.
Oh, of course he saved her. Why would you do this?
I changed my mind and decided to stay in this town a while longer. And while I'm here, I figured I should see this through to the very end.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, you mean why I saved you?
That's what I want to know.
Because I'm the same as you. I'm disappointed with endings that waver between despair and hope. I wish a real war had started. If it did, I know a brilliant hope would have been born. That is why I allowed myself to be captured after all.
Okay.
So you did it on purpose?
But you aren't finished yet, right? Nothing has really changed since you began.
Not really.
So, I need you to continue working hard, so that a splendid hope may be born. You have tasted the bitter despair of having your meticulous plan fall apart around you, so I know you can do it.
Really? Which side are you on?
He's on his own side.
Does it even matter?
Well, he's on the side of hope,
Anyway,
but...
why don't you be the successor for now? If that is your intention, I will lend you a hand. If my schedule allows it, of course.
Schedule? What other things do you have going on?
There is somewhere I need to be later.
What do you mean?
I shall raise you to be her copy. One even more realistic than the real one. Someone like me, who both hates and loves her more than anyone else. I should be able to make you more like her than even she herself was.
Gross.
I'm a little worried if this game ends and Monica's still alive, because that means that she would be a threat in the future. For sure.
Are they still at it with that successor or whatever?
You're talking too loud. They'll hear you.
They can hear all they fucking want. A bunch of chumps teaming up together makes them suck even more.
Well, when you think about it, the plan was flawed from the beginning. Trying to create a successor while the original still exists?
I know this was kinda my idea, but kids sure are stupid idiots.
Not just the kids. The adults are idiots too. Just by causing a little unrest, just pushing them a teeny bit, I had them spinning around in the palms of my hands.
Shirikumu was bad like the whole time?
Despite how you look, you sure are wicked inside. Even if the outside's white, the inside's pitch black. You a rice ball or something?
I may be wicked, but you are too. After all, we are.
No, not we. Maybe I, or maybe it's me.
Oh.
Well, they're pretty much the same. White despair, black hope. In the end, neither one. But I guess that works too. I mean, I didn't really give a damn about this town from the beginning. The fact that those guys will take an interest in this place will yield a much more fruitful harvest. Hey, don't you think so?
I mean, that is Junko, right? That
Personally, I think
sounds
they
like
did
it.
a pretty good job for a group of kids. Hey, don't you think so? Thanks to them, the preparations are nearly complete. foundations for the final match. It's so despairingly perfect. Hey, don't you...
Oh. Okay.
Oh, you're so forceful. What? Am I being too noisy for you?
You are.
I see. I didn't know you still felt such emotions. Or perhaps you're forcing yourself to feel something in a situation like this. Well, not that it matters. Anyway, I leave the rest to you. Though I'm sure the next time I see you, you'll be someone else entirely.
Okay.
I hope you can at least have a little fun.
So this is the programmed
I hope the future's
Junko
going to be one you
thing
can't predict.
that was made. And then here we have Izuru / Hajime going to take it to the place to like the island or whatever. That's probably the place that they all need to go. That's the place where Nagito needs to go. It's to the Future Foundation place. Okay, so that is how it kind of starts off the events of Danganronpa 2.
I'm so relieved. I'm glad you're safe, Byakuya.
Well, safe enough, I suppose.
Are you outside Toa City? You must be if this connection is secure, right?
Yeah. I used the secret passageway under the shrine.
Oh, nice.
The captives are safe, thanks to the relative of that idiot we know so well. I'll introduce you to her later. She's much more talented and useful than he is.
What's your position? I'll send rescue right away.
Before you do, there's something you need to know.
Huh?
Komaru Naegi and Toko Fukawa are not with me.
So where are they going to end up?
Not with you. Why?
Komaru wanted to stay in the city to help make things
I'll let
right.
her explain.
Her?
She asked that I send you this message.
Okay.
It might be garbled a bit, but it'll do.
Can you see me, Makoto?
Wow, the quality of that message is fantastic.
You're surprised that I'm not leaving, right? Sorry for making you worry. There's a lot I want to say. But first, let me explain why I'm not there.
I assume it's because she wants to find a way to save both the kids and the adults, but like, how are we going to do that? And also, are we going to get to do that? Or is that being pushed for the future? This feels so like end of the game type stuff, but like, I don't know.
What are you saying? All this time, you were bawling about how you wanted to go home.
Oh, come on! I was not bawling! Don't make things up! Jeez!
I mean, you were.
Why? Why are you bringing up something like that? Do you feel responsible for their revenge? But that wasn't your fault. You can't feel bad about that, not even a little.
No, that's not it. It doesn't matter whose fault it is. This is my decision.
Then why are you doing this? Didn't you want to get out of this place and live a normal, peaceful
I'm pretty
life?
sure even if you get out of here, you're not living a normal, peaceful life, for what it's worth.
Now you want to stay here? That's like the complete opposite.
You're right.
It's not because you feel despair.
No, of course not. I don't want to get slapped again.
Then why?
Even I'm not totally sure.
Just
But
feels like it's the right
earlier,
thing to do.
When I said how I want to save both, all the scary feelings and hesitation I've felt were gone. Even though the odds were against us, for some reason, I felt courage. I think it's because I was confident that that was what I needed to do. But what would happen if I leave this town with you and Byakuya?
It's a good question.
What would happen if Future Foundation came here to suppress the riot and uncover the secret?
Probably nothing
And then
good.
what would happen if the remnants of hope were to find this place?
Remnants of hope.
It would turn into a war. Just like Monica said.
Oh yeah, I guess the
You're
remnants
saying
of
you're
hope would
going
be
to
like
be
the
this
people that
town's
survived
hostage
the
in
first
place of
game.
Master?
Until now, I kept relying on you. And I never really got to make decisions on my own. But I was like that even before I met you. I used to give up all the time. But the decision to save everyone was one I made on my own. Of course, I'm scared. And I'm worried. But despite that, I've made up my mind. I won't give up until the very end. I'll make sure I protect
I
both.
believe in you.
Idiot. You're awfully optimistic after all this.
So what are you gonna do, Togo?
Seriously, what are you thinking? You're just like your brother sometimes.
No. I think I got it from you.
Take that.
You were with me all this time. If I have changed, it's your influence, Togo.
Yep.
For now, I'm going to be fine. This is much better than imprisoned life, regardless.
For sure.
So don't worry about me. Go back with Byakuya. You two are the only ones who can persuade Future Foundation not to interfere here. So please, don't be mad.
What? Of course I'm mad. Jeez, why do I have to stay behind in a town like this?
Oh, no, you misunderstood. I meant I'm the one who's gonna stay
You think
here.
Togo's gonna let you stay here by yourself? You are out of your mind, girl.
If you're going to stay, there's no way I can leave. I decided to be with you too, remember?
Togo.
Do you really think some brother complex girl like you can be Master's substitute? In a hostage trade, you and I are barely enough for one, Master Byakuya. So,
Probably
I'll
less
stay
than.
with you.
I think Byakuya is more
That's the
valuable than both of
decision
y'all.
I made, no complaining.
You said you wanted to go home with Byakuya.
I don't need your concern. Master and I are rock solid. Even if we're apart, our feelings towards each other will never change.
Byakuya right behind that door, just listening to this, being like, no.
Yes, that's correct.
Huh? Master Byakuya!
It's true what you said. Even if we're apart, my feelings of disgust toward you will never change.
Oh, Byakuya's so good.
Master?
You can't be surprised by
The
that.
reason I've decided to stay isn't because someone forced me to. It's a choice I made myself. But I know that I can't just expect things to change right away, just because I'm staying.
I feel like I want to know what exactly her plan is.
I know that I can't become real hope, like you. So, I'm going to wait.
Oh.
I'm going to wait for the day you guys defeat the remnants of despair and come home safe.
Oh. Okay. So she's just trying to keep things calm until help comes, but help isn't going to come until after the remnants of despair are gone.
But you don't have to rush or anything, okay? I'll wait until the day you come to pick me up. I have the gun Mr. Byakuya gave me. And I have my reliable friend Toka. And about Mom and Dad, I didn't find anything.
Really?
I went to the torture room later, but it was empty.
Oh, so that might have been a fake video or whatever.
The film that girl forced me to watch must have been recorded earlier. Or fake.
Okay, so who knows? They could be alive. They could be dead.
There's a chance they're alive and well somewhere. Right? Maybe even somewhere in this city. That's what I choose to believe.
It would make sense that maybe they're alive somewhere, because Junko / whatever, whoever was in charge, decided to leave alive a lot of the siblings and whatnot of a lot of the Hope's Peak students from the first game, and so it would stand to reason that maybe all of their families are alive to offer that hope that you could see them one day, because that's the sort of despair that Junko likes, is offering a real chance of hope, and then you failing to get it. So it would make sense that they're all actually still alive.
Okay, sorry.
But it could go either way.
This video's getting pretty long. I guess I should wrap it up. The next time you see me, I might be so grown up you don't even recognize me. Just like how surprised I was when I saw you. See you later, Makoto.
So that's the situation. I thought all your sister was good for was cowering in fear. But there you have it.
Seriously? Well, she surprised me before.
Hey, Makoto, you know what we have to do, right? We have to stop this idiotic war and return here to retrieve them.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess this is kind of what leads into their plan about healing, fixing whatever, the remnants of despair. Then after they do that, at the end of Danganronpa 2, their plan is to come back here to help Komaru. I wonder if that will maybe go into what happens in Danganronpa 3. Oh, I don't know. Is that what the anime's about? Because the anime comes next in chronological order, and then there's V3, the game. Maybe the anime is actually going to pick up where some of this, like, leaves off. I don't know.
We wouldn't want to betray their expectations.
Would the anime have anything to do with coming back here to help Komaru? Because now we know Monika's still alive. It's just like Monika could be a problem, or she could just vanish and decide that she doesn't want to pursue the despair thing anymore. But like, I doubt it.
Yeah, you're right. I've made up my mind, Byakuya.
It could come back here, and then Monika's like in control again, and it's just like a rehash, but in a different way of like Komaru versus Monika. But then Komaru will have the help of like the Future Foundation and like the cleansed remnants of despair, or however that's going to work. That part is probably going to get cleared up when I watch the anime.
If a situation like this ever happens again,
The Danganronpa 3 anime.
no matter how dangerous the trap, I'm jumping right in, so I can end it properly, with my own 2 hands.
Hearing you say that reminds me of what you said back at the academy.
Huh?
Hope keeps going, huh? Fine. I'll partner with you for just a little while. At least until I've repaid the debt I owe to Toko and your sister.
So he is going to leave, and then Toko and Komaru stay behind.
Yeah.
Interesting, okay. Interesting. That definitely leaves more things up in the future. Okay, I think we're at the end of the game. This song sounds like it's gonna be a jam. I wonder if there's gonna be any like end credit things telling me like what Komaru is gonna be doing in the meantime. No idea. Or it might just be a recap of what Komaru has gone through up till now. Wow. I'm gonna assume this is like the end of the game. Yeah, it's just a recap because that's the very beginning of the game with Komaru. All right, well, yeah. While the credits are going, I guess I'll just talk about the fact that I guess this is the end of the playthrough. I thought there was gonna be a whole extra chapter that was gonna explore what Komaru's plan is to stop the adults and children from like going to war with each other. But it seems like, I'm just trying to think of like what state the people in the town are left off at, because the children still have the helmets on, and I think are still brainwashed because the controller didn't get broken. I don't think that'll change, but Shirakuma, Kurakuma, they're just like no more, I guess. There's really like no one person in charge unless Monika decides to keep causing despair and killing adults, but like maybe things calm down while Monika makes up another plan, and so maybe things just calm down for a little bit. I don't know, but okay. So yeah, and then I don't know, I guess Komaru just tries to keep the adults from killing the kids by offering hope of a solution that they'll get saved by what's left of Future Foundation. Maybe not phrasing it that way, but in a different way. Okay. Well, this has been a very interesting game. There were parts of this game that I thought were better than like the normal Danganronpa formula, but there was a lot of things that I found a little lacking. Some of the puzzles, some of the combat was kind of weird. Some like the boss fights were either really easy or like kind of difficult. There wasn't that many that like offered a good balance, but overall I think this is a pretty good game. Definitely I will side on this is not my favorite Danganronpa game, but I don't expect that it would be. Danganronpa 2 is probably still there, and I'm very, very excited for whenever I can get around to playing V3, which is the only video game I have left to play. So we'll see. There is going to be a little bit of a break between games, but I kind of want to wait to see if there's any more like epilogue type stuff, any sort of like scenes that I need to see, any more information I get before I lay out the game plan as to what's going to happen with Danganronpa moving forward. Obviously, y'all already know, if you've been with me for a while, you know that I've kind of sold my soul to this franchise, and I want to experience just about everything it has to offer. So I definitely have plans of what's happening. But currently there's a lot of other things that are taking up space on the channel as well, so this is probably, even if I was immediately playing a Danganronpa game next, it would take a little bit of a break, but the next thing to watch is the anime, so I'm gonna get to watch that finally. Very excited about that. Okay, I saw that like thing, it looked like Monica. I was just like, oh, that looks like a little different. I thought maybe they're about to show something new. They still might. Or we might just go back to the main menu screen. I have no idea. Let's wait and see. Okay, we do get more.
Alright then.
There's also a chance that maybe there's more to this game.
Hey, you aren't ready yet.
It's like, I don't think so, but...
Don't shout so early in the morning.
You're not really a morning person, are you? Are you secretly staying up late without me?
Thanks to your Jimmy legs and snoring, I can't get a good night's sleep.
Oof.
I am so not snoring. But
You...
it's true I might toss and turn while I'm asleep.
You don't know if you're snoring or not when you're asleep because you're asleep.
And it wasn't just snoring. You were talking in your sleep, saying, Makoto.
Oh no, not another brother complex joke.
Lies! Definitely lies. And if you want to get a good night's sleep, why don't you go sleep in your own bed? We're in a hotel. There's plenty of other rooms.
Don't be an idiot. What happens if a ghost shows up?
Oh, so you're into occult stuff now.
Well, you really did get possessed, right? So ghosts do exist, right?
Apparently.
Well, I guess that's just one more thing you're afraid of now.
It's all your fault. Come on, let's go. If we don't keep a watchful eye, these people are gonna start fighting.
Okay,
again.
so they are just kind of trying to maintain peace while they can.
No time to slack off.
But you're the one who woke up late.
Hey! I told you to wait! Aw, come on, Toki!
No! Why they bring up Toki again? It's the worst thing that has happened as a result of this game. Alright, nice zoom out of the city. See how beautiful it is? We got a fin. Alright. So yeah, that's their plan, is to just trying to peacekeep as much as they can until help arrives. And I guess help is going to arrive after the end of Danganronpa 2, which seems to happen immediately. And I'm not sure how much time actually goes by. Ultra Despair Hagakure? You can now make use of the bonus mode. Okay, we can view CDs and listen to BGM. Okay, by loading the clear save data, you can check them out. Okay. Interesting. I don't know about that novel. I might see about if that's worth reading or not. Actually, y'all let me know. I'll look it up as well, but if you guys want to see me read this spin-off novel, let me know. This Ultra Despair Hagakure, that could be interesting. So, I'm probably going to want to read it. But if y'all want to see that, let me know. So now, I think I've basically summarized my thoughts of the game. This is very interesting. I feel like I've learned a bit. We know that Monica is the one who created the Monokumas. And Junko essentially was able to use her, whatever, and all that good stuff. It's almost kind of like partners. So Monica is like just as up there, basically, as Junko, but Junko is just better at sort of influencing people to do her bidding. So that's like a big thing. We see, we don't really know how Junko came back, but like obviously we knew that she already like was like programmed in some way, maybe by Monica actually. That would make sense. If Monica is like an ultra like robotics expert, maybe she like programmed Junko or whatever, but I don't entirely know. And then yeah, Junko then goes, Izuru's gonna take Junko, blah blah blah. Danganronpa 2 happens. Alright. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot more stuff as we move forward. So future plans as to what's happening in the current time. There's gonna be a bit of a break after this, just to create some more room for other things on the channel. And I am going to watch the anime. So Danganronpa 3 anime, I know there's a certain viewing order. I'll have to look up exactly how to watch that. I'm pretty sure there's like Hope and Despair arcs and you have to like alternate between them or something like that. I'll look up that. I'm going to watch that on my own time. I will probably make a video when I'm done watching that. I would say give it about a month or so for me to just watch the anime while balancing other things in my life. And in the meantime, when I have time, I may upload reading this Ultra Despair Hagakure novel, if that's something that anybody's interested in. And I also somewhat promised / still really want to read, I think it's Danganronpa 0. I forget exactly what it is, but I do know that I have a link to it saved somewhere. It isn't in like a good like format. It's just almost like a web page that you just, you know, you can like read the novel of Danganronpa 0 that I think is like a prequel to the first game or something like that. That is also something that I would want to read through. So between this and Danganronpa 0, those things might go up while I'm watching the anime on my own time. Whenever I'm done watching the anime on my own time, I will make a video of some sort. I need to watch the anime to know exactly what format I want the video being. I don't know if it'll just be me saying my thoughts. I don't know if there's any sort of rankings I can do. I don't know if there's any sort of update in lore that I can talk about. I have no idea. I'm not going to know what until I am done watching the anime. And then, whenever I'm done with that, that is when Danganronpa V3 will start. I think that is basically it for the games that I like need to play. And I'm expecting V3 to take a long time. And I'm very excited, but it's also going to be so sad because that's going to be like the last like full Danganronpa game for me to play. I may also look and see about doing some sort of character ranking for this game. I think the characters overall were generally a little weaker, but I might see maybe I'll make like a tier list or something for my thoughts on the characters of this game, just like as a way to be consistent with my other Danganronpa videos where I end off with the character ranking. This one will probably be less of like a full-on ranking because it isn't the same format, but maybe I can find a tier list or something. So that is all the plans now. Danganronpa is definitely going to be consistent, but it'll probably take a little bit of a break while I focus on some of the other series. But it will be back with all of the things that I already mentioned. So if you are excited for any of that and you have any tips and tricks for, I don't know, you can I guess let me know how I should watch the anime. Though I'll probably find that out on my own. In terms of like the viewing order, anything else that I'm missing, that would be the biggest thing. Am I missing any other like side stuff that I like should definitely know before going into V3? Let me know. It's probably a little early. If there's anything that I need to know about Danganronpa V3 at the like very beginning of it, this would actually not be a terrible place to let me know about it, just because there's a chance that when I'm done like reading the novels or whatever, by the time I like upload a video about my thoughts on the anime or something like that, I might already be playing. So this might not be a terrible place to put suggestions for the very beginning of V3 if there's anything I like need to know. But besides that, I think we're done here, so I'm gonna stop rambling. Anything else I forgot to mention, I'm sure I'll bring up again. If there's anything else that you want to know, comments right there. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the series, and I hope to see y'all for future series, whether they're Danganronpa or not, and we'll see you then. So until then, peace out, everyone.